Hello and welcome to my live. I'm Sovereign John Bernal of the family Jeffers. Yes. Um, this is basically my intro and everything to my experience in Ghana for the first time. I embarked on this journey some 5, 6 months ago or so, on October the 7th. I left my native country, or of the country I was residing in at the time, a company called Bermuda in the North Atlantic Ocean. And I left with the intentions of coming to Ghana to open a school and a restaurant. And it has been quite the journey, just to put it shortly. I have many videos coming that I've taken. I need to upload them. The service here is not as you would find in the West. It is sporadic. Um, just outside of the door here, there is a mountain. Um, I may take the computer outside just so you can see. And the weather is wonderful. The people are kind. It's a very Christian orientated place. It has, I think, more churches per capita than even the country I come from that was also colonized. Um, it has its challenges. Um, at times, the electricity goes off. I haven't actually witnessed it here in Accra, but I did witness it in kumasi. So yeah, it's pretty decent so far. That's my brother there. You would see in the background, just going there through another room. Um, I am staying with him in the Accra area. Um, and okay. So yeah, it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. It started off rough. I left Bermuda, like I said, on October the 7th, and I didn't know what I was gonna need or anything. I am gonna be doing some giveaways. I have started a clothing brand, where it's Lit for Life, which is on the Lit for Life media channel, as you know. Uh, so we have a couple shirt giveaways. We have a couple tracksuit giveaways. And as soon as we find a place here in Ghana to manufacture some other items for us, we will have them also. Um, I am not working here at the moment. I will be going for citizenship and what have you, because Ghana does need infrastructure. It needs people to be helping and opening businesses and different things. This live may go down because I am on my phone's data, and I think it's only 2,000 megabytes left. So I may have to stop and come back and go and uh, top up the airtime and data and stuff, and then come back to you. And we may have to do that many times throughout this whole programming or information that I'm going to be sharing. Now, this is my first time to Ghana in my life. Um, I always planned to come, and it's a thing in life when you plan to come and you want to go somewhere, and you say, "Oh, I want to go," but you don't actually go. Um, I said, "To hell with it, save some money, and I'm gonna go." So I landed in on the 8th of October 2022. I landed in England. I was planning to be in England for a week, and after 3 days, things went south. So, yes, if you can donate to anywhere, I don't know how that works, but if you are and feel it in your heart that you can donate to this cause, I would humbly and greatly appreciate it. I've done everything out of pocket thus far, and I have had the honor of meeting and um, meeting, staying with, working, and other uh, adventures with some wonderful people. So I until April 20th of 2023. Sorry, not April. Yeah, March. Sorry, March. This is we're just getting to April. March. I on the 9th of April. On the 9th of October, I went to the ATM and my card didn't work. I had not used my card since the 7th when I landed in England. I withdrew some monies in order to be able to have funds in my pocket. The local currency is pounds in England. In Bermuda, we use dollars. Bermuda dollars, which is pegged to the US dollar 1 to 1. So I went to withdraw the money and my card did not work, surprisingly to me. I got in contact with the bank and it was like, oh, somebody tried to withdraw 1,400 pounds off my card to buy no other than a grow tent. Uh, you may be you may know that grow tents are used to grow tomatoes and also other herbs, if you know what I mean. So that was to my surprise that somebody was ordering that off of my card. They could have humbly told me, and I could have worked out something. No, I'm just kidding. So my card was my account was compromised, and therefore I had to use cash that I had to come to Africa. forget about it, go back home, get more work, get more cash, and come back again. I'm kind of hard headed, been like that all my life. So I chose to see what happens. Basically, I had a few $1,000s in cash in American currency because I was under the impression that was what was used in Ghana. So being stuck in England, not knowing anything, I was fortunate enough to be able to be in contact with a few people that I knew was there. And it made things a little easier, not totally. Um, Big up to Mark, Ink City in England, Birmingham, England, is a tattoo artist that is also from Bermuda. So if you need a tattoo and you're in Birmingham, please look up Ink City. I would like to say that I've had tremendous support from people that I know and people I don't know. And for that, I am grateful. My account was shut down. Well, the card, our card was shut down for just over 7, 8 weeks or so, I think it was. What happened was, like I said, somebody had tried to use the card, was fraud on the card, so I needed to get a new card. Coming from Bermuda, getting a new card in another country is extremely difficult, almost impossible. So far that I spoke to a lady that was in charge of the cards after having received the card in the mail and explained to her what was happening. And she told me, well, she's in charge and there's no way possible that the card can be sent to England and blase. And I'm trying to explain to this lady that, ma'am, I have the card in my possession. And she was like, oh, I don't know, this, that, the other, blah, blah, blah. So it ended up where that I did eventually get that part sorted because I told her, I says, I got the card, I went to use it, but nothing happened. So it was another department that I eventually found out that KYC, which is Know Your Client, had sent me an email some months before that I neglected to read. So basically, it was kind of, well, not even kind of, it was my fault why the car wasn't working after the 7 or 8 weeks. So I had to scramble around and get all the information that they needed, not being in the jurisdiction at the time, which proved to be also difficult. Nevertheless, I am highly blessed and was able to get it fairly quickly. Within, I'll say, 3 weeks or so, I got everything I needed and had submitted it. And at that time, I was told that my card will be, or my account will be reactivated on January the 5th, 2023. I'm sorry, until January 5th, 2023. And I believe that that would have been a week or so, just over a week, because it was just before Christmas when they reactivated the card after me begging and pleading, because I did then only have, I would believe, 700 pounds, which is equates to maybe $1,000 US or so, which was my kind of fallback money. You use your card while you're traveling, makes it easier. I had over 3,000-4,000 in cash in American money to come to Africa, which is more than enough money for a month or 2 month, even a 3 month trip, depending on how you budget. I was there for a few months. I applied for a few jobs, and I was working at Mr. Grill's. Mr. Grill Stanley, if you want tantuni, if you want doner kebab, pizza, wraps, and all that, check out Mr. Grills in Stanley Dorm in the UK. Brand new place. Ziggy and his wife, Marina, I think is her name. If I'm getting it wrong, I humbly apologize. And their daughter, Christiana, they have done a remarkable place with the job, with the shop. I will post another video with the shop. Long story short, I left England on the 20th of March and got into Ghana on the 21st. I'm gonna try to wrap this up real quick because I wanted it to be short, and I'll elaborate in another video. This is my first live from Ghana, so bear with me. I'm not used to doing this stuff. So I got in Ghana on the second day. I was met with another unfortunate situation. In fact, it was such a problem that when I went to the airport initially come, I was denied boarding of the plane due to a visa issue, which I had paid for a visa in Bermuda. They said they never got the visa money. They called me in to get the visa in my passport. I didn't get the message, and I was leaving in a couple days. I was not going to try to change a ticket for a visa because coming out of Bermuda is very expensive. Tickets were like $1,500 to England alone, and then I had to get a ticket to Ghana. I was denied boarding in Newcastle due to a visa issue. Then it was the bags were overweight, so I had to change things in all the bags, actually leaving stuff behind that I was bringing. I bought 4 outfits to Ghana, and I bought the rest for books, books and things that I was giving away to help the children, as that's what I'm planning on doing, educational stuff, as I said. I had, like I said, overweight luggage, had to leave stuff, had to change stuff, got denied, got a visa. By the time I got the visa, they told me that they needed 5 hours to recalculate my fare, which was going to be an additional 350 pounds on top of what I had already paid, which would have left me with about 100 pounds coming to Ghana with. Fortunately enough, I explained, or I had explained to the agent so he can explain to his boss that I was denied boarding because they believe that you can't get a visa on arrival in Ghana. In fact, you can get a visa on arrival in Ghana. If you need one, leave a comment below and I will get you sorted out with Daphne. So that will be in another video too. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this short. We're already on 21, but yeah, I I came via Amsterdam. So I was 18 hours in Amsterdam. I did enjoy that. It was first time to Amsterdam, first time to Africa. First time actually coming this far east in my life. It has been a wonderful experience. I have cooked, in the last week, I've cooked mostly all the time. I have eaten out a little bit. This is day 2. I have not taken my malaria pills. So if I get sick, on me, but I can't take them. I have traveled to Kumasi. That was a very nice place, very different, very large, not as busy as Ghana in Accra, sorry, as in certain spots, but in some very busy, very educational and eye opening. I will post a video about it's a bakery just down the hill there from me, so I'll post about that. I will try to discipline myself to post a video a day. Like I said, I'm not used to doing this, and I will try to make it short. So, what I would say you would need here is a positive attitude, a lot of patience because things just go a little bit slower here. Other than that, people are friendly and wonderful. I am actually where I'm staying is pretty good, but if you won't be able to stay here, but it's a hotel just up the hill here. I believe it's 180 CDs a night. They go up to a good way up. I stayed in Accra the first time was the Maple Leaf Hotel. They have Wi-Fi. Um, Breakfast is not included as it states on the site, so you would have to pay a little bit extra for breakfast. The place is clean and it's in a pretty good location. The managers are excellent. The front desk staff are good, certain ones. Others can use improvement in customer service. The Rocky Hill is up the hill here from in Capitaport, where I am in Pocassi at the moment. And I visited the place just 3 or 4 days ago, and it's very nice. It's basic, but it's nice, and they have give you breakfast too. They have a little bar, and it's clean and pleasant. It doesn't rain much here in this area because we're in between we're in a valley between 2 mountains, so it doesn't really rain much. We got a little bit yesterday morning, just enough to keep the dust down. And the landlord where I am, he's been planning to meet me for 4 days. Due to our commitments, there's been some delay in that. As you see, I'm getting a tan, so it's a lot of sun here. Overall, my first opinion of Ghana is great. It's brilliant. It's wonderful. The fresh fruit. If you're not used to, like coming from the West, I would say you would have to just leave the West behind per se. Come with an open mind. People are friendly. Actually, I've seen outside of the airport, I've only seen four. I want to say, including the airport, I've only seen 4 or 5 Caucasians, which is I'm not used to not seeing Caucasians. So that's different. Chinese. I went to the Chinese mall. I will end up putting up that video footage. It's to me, it's like they got the Africans enslaved and brainwashed at the same time. So, and this is my opinion. My opinion may differ from your opinion, but everybody's got an opinion. So I respect your opinion. Please respect mine. And this is my observation, my declaration. I have not ate much of the local cuisine, and most of it is very hot, and I can't have very spicy stuff. So I tried it, and like I had jollof rice and chicken, and the rice is hot. I had some vegetable soup with chicken, and yeah, it burns your mouth, it burns what's in your, and burns your intestine, and it burns coming out the door. Okay, so if that's what you're into and that's what you like, then hey, by all means, go for it. But for me, I'm not really into a lot of spices, so it is hot and I can't handle it. So I have to decline most things. I will eventually probably just try the banku and the fufu and all the other kante whatever kante is, and calapo some other, I can't even pronounce some of this stuff. So if you're gonna speak to someone, it's going to be you're gonna say hi. It's most likely I can't even think of it. At the same, so hi, basically, hi, how are you? It's informal greeting per se. You can hear a lot of madase, which means thank you. Akwaba, which means welcome. You're gonna eat and people's gonna be like, am I invited? I'm like, invited? What you mean you're invited? It's just a common thing that that most people would say, hey, you're invited. It means eat with me. So you got a lot of that. They have a raw rum. Can't remember the exact name of it right now. I was drinking it yesterday and the day before. It's not as raw as the Jamaican white rum, but it tastes kind of similar. Like you could taste the raw earthiness of it. And I believe it is watered down. That's not the overproof one. They don't even give you the overproof one. I did have a Korean rum. When I go back to Accra, I will get the bottle and show you. It will be in another video where I think I would just do the video about that rum and about the experience. Yeah, it was kind of. I'm not gonna spill the beans here, but yeah, it was an adventure. I would definitely tell you. So that's it for now, I guess. I'm gonna go for a stroll. They're building a church here over to my left, and they're building the pastor's house in back of this house. So the pastor has a church there, and he has his humble home in the back, and in the front of me, he has a place for his staff. So I'm gonna end this live right here. Please comment, like, subscribe. If you want to donate, I don't know how that goes yet, but eventually I will have it up because, like I said, I have not been working in the last 7 months. This is, I have been doing out of pocket to get here. So I have to go into town to get some adapters and pieces for my cameras so that I can be able to share pictures that I've taken with you lot and share video. Actually, yesterday, unfortunately, I dropped my phone and my screen is totally gone. I have to find money to order one, and it's got to come from China or somewhere. So I'm going to be without a phone for maybe, could be a week, could be 2 weeks. I'm cleaned out most of the glass. I got some more spots to clean out on it. I just lifted the sensor, I think it's called sensitizer and stuff. So her here is the screen. Actually, it's a nice dark one too. I didn't know you could, but and here's the desensitizer. So I actually need this powder. It's gonna cost in the region of almost 1,000 cds, which is roughly 2,000 cds is about $150. So 1,000 cds is half of that. So we call it $75 plus duty and shipping. So it's gonna be a little bit more. So no fair. um, yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'm enjoying the fresh fruits and vegetables, fresh papaya, fresh pineapple. I get the ginger and I grind it up and everything. So, like I said, I want to keep this video short, so I'm gonna cut it there, and I'll bring you another one. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, share. Like I said, we have some giveaways. We'll be even having some Ghanaian giveaways once I get my finances sorted. I am down to, I think, 115 CDs. So, yes, hoping that I can get something fixed shortly. I'm not gonna have to go and do, I don't know, dancing or something. African dancing, maybe African rain dance, because we need some rain here. It's dry here. So thanks so much. And like I said, like, subscribe, share, send your comments. Let me know what you want to see. I'm gonna try to get to as many places as possible. And thank you for your support. Have a wonderful and productive day whenever you're watching this. See you later. Bermuda, UK, Ghana, Aquaba.